Hey there, Diablo players, welcome. Today I want to talk about sockets. Sockets in how you can use them, where you can get them from, and how it works in Project Diablo 2. As far as I know, because if I say something that I don't know, just leave it in the comments so we help each other out to know everything, and me including. I'm just testing my knowledge. Okay, we're gonna take a look at sockets because there is a couple of nice things in Project Diablo that add a lot of opportunities to get sockets in your weapons. So first off, what we know, if we can find of course items with sockets, but if we have an item, we have 3 opportunities per character, after normal, after nightmare and after hell, to add sockets to an item. And we use this sometimes to get our special 4 socketed weapons, to get a rune word in, or especially 3 socketed weapons. And we use it on whites or superior whites, for example, to get an enigma. We use it for that kind of stuff. But because it was a bit strange, you always had to level a character to get this additional socket. They decided, I think, to add a way to buy a socket. So you can buy a hammer of Larsak. Besides that you can use 3 times still in the game to add those sockets on the normal way, you can buy it to add 1 socket to an item. And this works for all the different kind of items as far as I know, as long as they don't have yet sockets. So you can buy this one and you can use it. But of course there are other ways to get sockets. For example, I will take a little look at my gear. On this hammer I first corrupted it, we'll get over to that later, and then I added a socket by using the hammer. On this grandfather I used, first there was a corruption on it, so that added attack damage against demons, and after that I used a puzzle box on it. So there are different ways, and what are those ways? Let me show you. Here I've got 3 items. I've got a puzzle box, quite rare to be honest, this is the only one I've found so far. I have a corruption that will already show you in the description that 50% chance you will get a mod, 25% chance that your item will break, and 25% that you will get sockets. We'll get into that later and I will show it to you guys. And then I have got this last one, it's a puzzle piece. So this is a less rarer item and you can find it more easily. And you can use it to get sockets into yellow items. And I've got a yellow item here, it's quite nice. So I think it's good to firstly corrupt it, and then if not yet right, there's a really important thing here that I will talk about later, and after that we can maybe add a puzzle piece to the item. So, but first off, the way to add 1 socket is with the hammer of Larsak, but we're not going to do that. You just use it in your cube and you will get a socket. The thing that we're going to take a look at the moment is, I found this Immortal King Stone Crusher, and you can see there in my loot filter description that I can get 1 socket from Larsak, from the hammer. I can get up to 4 sockets from the puzzle box, and I can get up to 6 sockets from corruption. And this is a bit strange, a bit difficult, because I'm not doing the experience, maybe someone else did, but if you are, for example, afraid that you have a helmet, I have a helmet, I will show you, because I was not happy about that. And I didn't experience with it yet. Let me find my Shaco. I've got a Shaco here, and you've got the opportunity to get up to 3 sockets in the Shaco. So this is really nice. Then you have a really expensive and good Shaco. But you can also have bad luck, like me, and getting a socket. This is not what you want. It's not what I wanted. I rather have a stat on it than with my corruption and add 1 socket later, than have this situation here. But the most beneficial, as far as I know, is using your sockets on a 2-handed weapon, because you can get up to 4 sockets. Here I had up to 3 sockets, I'm really happy with it, but you can get up to 4 sockets. So first off, what do I normally do? I would just hit a potion. I've got a great gloves here that's draining my life and I don't want to die in this video. So first off, I'm using a worldstone shard onto this hammer. So really short, if you use these worldstone shards, you will corrupt your item. And the nice thing is you can get up to 6 sockets, and there are a lot of other stuff you can get. You can even get +1 to skills, for example. On here, for example, I'm hoping for the 6 sockets, but that's really rare. But let's see. All right, it did not give me sockets, and it did give me, for example, 67% chance of crushing blow. No, it's not bad. So I think it added to 37% or something like 27% here. So perfectly okay. And no 6 sockets. And now you can see in the description that I can still use a hammer on it from Larshak, and I can still use the puzzle box. I'm not going to use the puzzle box because it's a bit too rare and expensive to use it at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. But normally you would add the puzzle box to the container, to the cube, and then transmute, and you will get, as you can see, between 2 and 4 sockets. Yeah, up to 4 sockets. So this is for that. Now let's take a look at this Viper shell. I found it just a couple of days ago, and it's quite nice. But what do we see? It says if you use a corruption on this item, you can get up to 2 sockets. But if you upgrade it, you can get up to 3 sockets. So this is an item that, if you can handle the stats, of course, you want to upgrade first before you start corrupting the item. So let's do that. Let me check again what I need. I need a roll, I need a toll, and a perfect amethyst. Okay, so I have that probably here. So roll rune. If you're wondering how I do this, I just hold Ctrl and Shift together and I click in my inventory to get it loose. A toll rune, where is the toll? This way up. This over here. We want that. And a perfect amethyst. So if I use those 3 items, I can upgrade this item. If I'm right. Roll, toll, and a perfect amethyst. And there we go. I upgraded it, so it will have probably more defense, more block, stuff like that. And now I can still upgrade it again if I want to, but there will be no beneficial additional sockets. So I can get up to 3 sockets with this item. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna corrupt it. Hopefully I'm not destroying it, but let's see, because it's quite a nice item. Okay, I did not destroy it, and I had, that's not bad, 4 maximum lightning resist. I did destroy it. Oh, you don't see it. Damn it. I did destroy it. Okay, doesn't matter. This is all part of the game. I destroyed it. I didn't get sockets. I did get sockets. Okay, this is fun, but this is a bad example. Okay, I will get another item. But what we see down here, I have 3 sockets on this item, but these sockets were rolled on the item. So this, I want to show you guys a good explanation, but this is not a good explanation, of course. So let me find something else. Let's do the bone flame. No, this is not a yellow item, sorry. Okay. This is a bad example. I will use this item. I will try to corrupt this again. Yeah, there we go. And it just get 1 socket. This is something I don't want. I'd rather have 3 sockets, or I would like to have an additional skill. So in the end, what we can do on a yellow item, we can use a puzzle piece. And a puzzle piece does exactly the same as a puzzle box, but you can only use it on yellow items. As you can see what I've done so far. So for short, again, we can use the normal large stack socket, we can use the corruption to get sockets, we can use the puzzle box to get sockets on set and unique items, and we can use the puzzle piece to get sockets on the yellow items, the rare items. And of course you can always roll the sockets, as you can see down there. So I hope this will help you out. One last thing I will do, I will show you how to remove something from the socket, and this is, if I remember, just the same way as we did it earlier. So if I put, for example, this M rune into this mask, and I want to get it out because I was not happy about it. For example, I bought this helmet with a jar and a gem rune in. I'm not going to get those out, but if I want to get this one out, I could use a hell rune, a town portal, I think those two, and I can remove the socket again, as you can see. So this way you can get your gems or your jewels out again, and you can put new different sockets in. For example, if I roll this rune ward, this is not really expensive, but there's a low rune in here, that's the only expensive one, and it's really bad, but this armor is 15% superior. Sacred armor is expensive to get or rare to get. You can roll them out and you can roll again. And of course it sounds crazy, but if the item, for example, was bad, like 25 all res and for example 250 enhanced damage, then it's actually not that good, and you have a lot of chance it will be better if you roll it again. So then it's really interesting, or just to get those sockets out, use a new low rune and roll it over again. I hope it will help you in the world of sockets, and if I forgot something, please leave it in the comments below so we can help out each other. Thank you very much and have a good day.